Today, let us see the chapter Exponents. Let us understand why there is a need for exponents. Suppose if you are going to find the distance between your house and school, it is 5 km. And from your house and shopping mall, it is 6 km. But if you are going to observe the distance from your house to the planets over there, the distance is too large. You are expressing, that is, these numbers are very large numbers, so it's very difficult to write these numbers. In order to write these numbers very easily, we are using exponents. So let us see what are exponents. Quantity that represents the power to which a given number is to be raised, you call that as exponents. For example, if you are going to consider this number 2 raised to the power of 7, this 7 you call it as exponent and 2 you call it as base. Let us recap some of the laws of exponents you have learnt in your previous classes. What is the first law? A power m into a power n is equal to a raised to the power of m plus n. That is, if the bases are same, I have to add the powers when there is a multiplication sign over here. Here if you are able to observe, in both the cases the bases are same. What is the base over here? 3. But the powers are different and there is a multiplication sign over here. So I have to add the powers, that is 3 raised to the power of 7 plus 5, which is equal to 3 raised to the power of 12. So this is the first law. Coming to the second law, a power m whole power n. That is, we are having two powers over here. That means I have to multiply both the powers. So 5 raised to the power of 3 whole raised to the power of 2 can be written as 5 raised to the power of 3 into 2, which is equal to 5 raised to the power of 6. Next, third law, AB whole raised to the power of m. That means that there are two numbers which is having the same power. So 3 into 7 whole power 10 can be written as 3 power 10 into 7 power 10. Similarly, if there is a division having the same power, I can separately write it as 3 power 4 upon 5 power 4. Coming to the division law, a power m divided by a power n is equal to a power m minus n, where m is greater than n. So, which is equal to 5 power 19. That is nothing but example I am showing. 5 power 19 divided by 5 power 16 is equal to 5 raised to the power of 19 minus 16, which is equal to 5 raised to the power of 3. So these are the laws you have learnt in your earlier classes. And now let me explain you what is negative zero exponent and negative exponent. Let us see what are zero exponents. Any expression except 0 raised to the power 0, that is equal to 1. The general form is a power 0 is equal to 1. For example, if you are having 5 power 0, then it is equal to 1, where a stands for 5 over here. Similarly, 7 power 0 is equal to 1. 5 plus 6 whole power 0 is also equal to 1. Either you can simplify and write equal to 1, otherwise you can say, since this is an expression, 5 plus 6 whole power 0 is also equal to 1. So, any expression which is raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. This is called as zero exponents. Let us see some more examples over here. For example, if you have the sum 1 upon a power 0 plus b power 0 plus c power 0. This is equal to 1 upon, what is a power 0? A power 0 is 1, b power 0 is 1 and c power 0 is 1. So this will be equal to 1 upon 3. Next sum, one more sum, 8 power 0 minus 2 power 0 into 25 power 0. So this will be equal to, what is 8 power 0? 1, 2 power 0 is 1 into 25 power 0 is 1. So this will be equal to 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 into 1 will be equal to 0. Next, last sum, 35 power 0 into plus 2 power 0 plus 3 power 0 divided by 3. This can be written as 35 power 0 is 1. Again 2 power 0 is 1 plus 3 power 0 is 1 divided by 3. So this is simplified as 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So this fact you have to remember. Any expression except 0, this you have to remember. I cannot have 0 to the power of 0. This we cannot have because this you call it as indeterminate form. This you learn in higher classes, but now you should not use it 0 power 0. This you call it as indeterminate. 0 power 0 is called as indeterminate. So except 0 is given over here. Any expression except 0 raised to the power of 0 that is equal to 1. Hope you have understood these sums related to 0 exponents. Next we will move on to negative exponents. Now we will see negative exponents. In order to understand negative exponents, let us see this pattern now. Suppose if the power is 10 power 3, my value will be equal to 1000. If I am going to go in descending order, that is I am going to divide this 10 power 3 by 10, then it will become 10 power 2. So 10 power 2 will be equal to 100. After 10 power 2, descending order will be 10 power 1. So 10 power 1 will be equal to 10. Next is 10 power 0. Just now we saw 0 exponent, any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Now after 10 power 0, if you are going to divide this by 10, which is nothing but 10 power 0 divided by 10, which is equal to 1 upon 10. This 1 upon 10 is written as 10 raised to the power of minus 1. So you are getting a negative power here. Next again, if you are going to divide this 10 upon minus 1 divided by 10, this will be equal to 10 power minus 2. Here it will be minus 2. This powers, this exponents you call it as a negative exponents. You should know how to make this negative exponents to positive. Negative exponents are made positive just by reciprocaling the number. Negative exponents are made positive by reciprocaling the number. This I will explain you with some examples now. Now consider a number with negative power. That is, for example, 2 power minus 2. This is 2 is having a power minus 2 or exponent is minus 2. How can I make this power positive? In order to make this power positive, I have to reciprocal the given number. What is the reciprocal of 2? Reciprocal of 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So after writing 1 by 2, I will be writing the power over here to make it positive. So this will become 1 by 2 raised to the power of 2. The power of 2 is made positive over here. One more example. If I take 5 power minus 2, to make this power positive, I have to reciprocal this number 5. So reciprocal of 5 will be equal to 1 by 5. So my answer will be equal to 1 by 5 power 2. So here the power of 5 is made positive. Just you have to reciprocal the given number. So the general form of the negative exponents, we can write it as, if the power is positive, if you are going to reciprocal the number, the power will become negative. At the same time, if the power is negative, if you are going to reciprocal the number, the power will become positive. These two general form you have to remember whenever you are solving the sums. Let us see some simple examples over here. Simplify and express the result in power notation with positive exponent. You are asked to write it in positive exponent. Here if you are able to observe, minus 2 raised to the power of minus 4 into minus 2 raised to the power of minus 6. Here both the bases are same. Bases are minus 2 and minus 2, and there is a multiplication sign. So you have learnt the laws of exponent, that is a power m into a power n is equal to a raised to the power of m plus n. So I am going to apply this multiplication law over here by writing it as minus 2 whole raised to the power of minus 4 minus 6. If there is a multiplication sign, we are adding the powers over here. So this is equal to minus 2 whole raised to the power of minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. Now I am not going to leave the answer as it is because I am asked to convert it to positive exponent. So by the law you can say the negative power is converted to positive power just by reciprocal. So what is reciprocal of minus 2 upon 1? It is equal to minus 1 upon 2, and the power will become positive because while reciprocaling the power become positive. This can also be written as 1 upon 2 whole raised to the power of 10 by leaving the minus sign, because since it is an even power I can leave the minus sign over here. If it is an odd power, minus sign is compulsory. If it is an even power, I can take away this minus sign over here. So let us move on to the next example. 3 power 7 into 3 power minus 9 into 3 power 6. So this can be written as 3 raised to the power of 7 minus 9 plus 6. So this is equal to 3 raised to the power of 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 minus 9 is equal to 4. And since this is already having a positive power, I will not reciprocal it because the question is expressed with positive exponent. So I am going to leave the answer as it is. Let us see one more example. 4 power minus 8 divided by 4 power minus 10 into 4 raised to the power of minus 5. So here we can apply the division law. What does division law states? A power m divided by a power n is equal to a raised to the power of m minus n. Since there is a division sign over here, I have to subtract the powers over here, and the bases are same. Here also you are having the base same as 4, but the powers raised are different over here. So I can apply this law. So while applying this law, I am getting 4 raised to the power of minus 8 minus of minus 10. Don't forget to put this sign because there is a minus sign in between two powers. So the two powers are subtracted over here. Minus 8. There is one minus sign over here. Subtracting the powers will have minus negative sign over here, and then write the second power over here, minus 10, and this is written as it is now, 4 power minus 5. So this can be further simplified. 4 power minus 8 plus 10 into 4 raised to the power of minus 5. So this is equal to 4 raised to the power of 10 minus 8 is 2, and this is 4 raised to the power of minus 5. Now you are having the multiplication law, which is a power m multiplied by a power n is equal to a raised to the power of m plus n. Please remember, when there is a multiplication sign, you have to add the powers. When there is a division sign, you have to, when there is a division sign, you have to subtract the powers. Power 1 minus power 2. You remember that formula, power 1 minus power 2. Here there is an addition sign, so you have power 1 plus power 2. So this can be written as 4 raised to the power of 2 plus minus 5, which is equal to 4 raised to the power of minus 3. Now you remember, you are asked to express in positive exponent. So I said to make it as a positive exponent, what is the clue? You have to reciprocal the number. What is reciprocal of 4? 1 by 4 raised to the power of 3. So this is my answer. You can simplify, you can leave the answer as it is, or also you can write it as 1 by 4 whole raised to the power of 3. Since this is having a 1 in the numerator, I can write the 3 also over at the top. If it is having some other numerator, we cannot write. Only in case of 1, I can write it as whole raised to the power of 3. Let us see how to evaluate these sums. First one, 8 power 0 plus 5 power minus 1 into 1 upon 5 whole raised to the power of minus 2. So let us proceed now. What is 8 power 0? Any expression power 0 is equal to 1. And here there is a negative power. To make it as positive, I have to reciprocal this number. So what is reciprocal of 5? 1 by 5. So it is 1 plus 1 by 5 into, again you see it is a negative power. When there is a negative power, always I have to make positive. So to make positive, I have to reciprocal this number. So what is reciprocal of 1 by 5? 5. So it is 5 power 2. Now this can be further simplified by taking LCM as 6 upon 5 into what is 5 power 2? 5 power 2 is written as 25. So this is equal to, we can cancel the number over here, denominator and numerator. So my answer will be 6 5s are 30. So let us move on to the next sum. 30 power 0 plus 15 power 0 into 1 upon 2 whole raised to the power of minus 3. So what is 30 power 0? 1 plus what is 15 power 0? 1. And here you see I have to make the power positive. How do I make the power positive? Just by reciprocaling the number. So reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2. So I can write 2 power 3. So 1 plus 1 is 2 into 2 power 3. Here I can apply the law over here. So 2 raised to the power of, here it is 2 power 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. So what is 2 power 4? 2 power 4 is 16. Moving on to next example of evaluate. 7 power minus 1 plus 8 power minus 1 plus 9 power minus 1 whole power 0. Since this is an expression, any expression raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So I can directly write the answer as 1 divided by minus 1 raised to the power of minus 2. So in order to make the power positive, I had to reciprocal the number. So it is minus 9 whole raised to the power of 2. So it is 1 divided by what is minus 9 raised to the power of 2? Minus 9 into minus 9, which is equal to 1 divided by 81 or 1 upon 81. Next again 1 upon 3 whole power minus 2 plus 1 upon 4 whole power minus 2 plus 1 upon 6 whole power minus 2. So first step is always to make the power positive. Making the power positive means I have to reciprocal the number. Reciprocal of 1 by 3 is 3 power 2 plus reciprocal of 1 by 4 is 4 raised to the power 2 plus reciprocal of 1 upon 6 is 6 raised to the power of 2. Here I cannot apply any law over here because there is no multiplication sign over here and the bases are also different. So what is 3 power 2? 3 power 2 is 9, 4 power 2 is 16 plus 6 power 2 is 36. So 36 plus 9 is 45. And 45 plus 16 is 61. So my answer is 61 over here. So you have to do slowly by following the steps. Laws of exponents, if you are going to follow slowly, you can do all the sums correctly. Now moving on to the next example. Evaluate 1 upon 4 whole power minus 1 minus 1 upon 5 whole raised to the power of minus 1 plus 1. So this can be written as, making the power positive, I can write it as 4 power 1 minus 5 power 1 plus 1. So this is equal to 4 minus 5 plus 1. So which is equal to 5 minus 5 equal to 0. So do step by step slowly. Here also 11 upon 12 whole raised to the power of minus 10. Make it positive. Reciprocal the number. So 12 upon 11 whole raised to the power of 10 divided by 12 upon 11 whole raised to the power of 12, and this can be written as 144 upon 121. So now since this is a division and bases are same, I can apply the division law over here. 12 upon 11 whole raised to the power of power 1 minus power 2. So it is 10 minus 12 into 144 upon 121. So this is equal to 12 upon 11 whole raised to the power of minus 2 into 144 upon 121. So this is a negative power, make it positive. So this is equal to 11 upon 12 whole raised to the power of 2 into 144 upon 121. So what is 11 into 11 square is 121 and 12 square is 144. So into 144 upon 121, getting it cancel, I am getting the answer as 1. So you do slowly, you will get the answer. Now let us see one more most important sum. Find the value of m for which 7 raised to the power of 2m divided by 7 raised to the power of minus 4 is equal to 7 raised to the power of minus 6. Since there is a division over here and the bases are same over here, I am going to apply division law. So what is division law? First you write the base 7 power 1 minus power 2. So it is 2m minus, in bracket you write the second power since already it is having one negative sign, minus 4 is equal to 7 whole raised to the power of minus 6. Now 7 raised to the power of 2m minus into minus is plus 4 is equal to 7 raised to the power of minus 6. Since there is a equal to sign and the bases are same over here, you have to see over here there is a equal to sign and there is the bases are same over here, we can equate the powers. So you write 2m plus 4 equal to minus 6. 2m is equal to minus 6 minus 4. 2m is equal to minus 10, or m will be equal to minus 10 upon 2, which is equal to minus 5. Here you have to remember this one step only. Since there is a equal to sign and the bases are same, we can equate the powers over here. And don't make the mistake over here also. Whenever there is one negative sign in the power, while applying the division rule, be careful, power 1 minus power 2 in bracket you write, so that you don't make the mistake over here. One more important topic I want to explain you, that is what do you mean by reciprocal. That is, if you are asked to find the reciprocal of the given exponent, how to do it. You have to remember this idea, just change the sign of the power. If you are going to change the sign of the power, the number will become the reciprocal of the given number. So suppose for example, if the number is 3 raised to the power of minus 2, I am asked to find the reciprocal. Find the reciprocal of, if the question is find the reciprocal of 3 raised to the power of minus 2, just you have to write the answer. Reciprocal of 3 raised to the power of minus 2 is, see the hint over there, just change the sign of the power. So the sign of the power over here is minus 2. So I had to change it and write it as 3 raised to the power of 2. So this is my answer. You can leave the answer as it is over here. Next, minus 2 whole raised to the power of minus 5. So you have to write this sentence, reciprocal of minus 2 raised to the power of minus 5 is, what is the opposite sign of minus 5? Plus 5. So my answer will be minus 2 raised to the power of plus 5. Here 2 by 5 whole raised to the power of minus 3. So reciprocal of 2 by 5 whole raised to the power of minus 3 is, opposite sign of minus 3 is plus 3. So I can write 2 by 5 whole raised to the power of 3. So I will take one positive power also so that you will understand. So one more example, 2 upon 3 whole raised to the power of 4. So reciprocal of 2 upon 3 whole raised to the power of 4 is opposite sign of minus 4. That is opposite of 4 is minus 4. So I can write 2 raised to the power 2 upon 3 whole raised to the power of minus 4. You would have come across very large numbers such as this number, which is nothing but you can take it as the distance between Earth and Sun. Assume that this is the distance between Earth and Sun. And very small number like this, which is nothing but the diameter of a wire. Now these numbers has to be expressed in standard form. What do you mean by standard form? Standard form means expressing these very large numbers and very small numbers expressing in the form of m into 10 raised to the power of n, where m is a decimal number such that the value of m lies which is greater than or equal to 1 and it should be less than 10. You should be very careful. The value of m is always greater than 1, greater than or equal to 1 and it is less than 10. It should not exceed 10 also and it should not be less than 1 also. And multiplied by 10 raised to the power of n, and n is either positive or negative depending upon the large number and small number. Suppose for example if you want to express this number in standard form, how will you express? You have to count the number of numbers after the first number. After the first number, how many numbers are there? Since first number is 1, which is applying this condition, that is greater than or equal to 1, I can count the remaining numbers over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this can be written as 1.5 into 10 raised to the power of 11 in standard form. Now coming over here, you can count here we have to move the decimal place after 7 over here. So how many places you are moving? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this can be written as 7 into 10 raised to the power of minus 6, because the decimal point is moving from left to right. When you move the decimal point from left to right, the power will be negative, and when you move the decimal point from right to left, the power will be positive. You have to remember this very nicely. Now convert these numbers to standard form over here. So considering this number, when there is no decimal point given over here, it is always assume that the decimal point is at the end over here. Now I have to write this in standard form. You know the rule of standard form. What is the formula? M multiplied by 10 raised to the power of n. So I am going to move this decimal point backward. That is from right to left. Always remember, when it is moved from right to left, the power will be positive. So how many points I am going to move over here? You see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer will be 5 into 10 raised to the power of 6. Coming over here, again it is at the end over here. So if I am going to move the decimal point, how many places I had to move? Again I am moving from right to left over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can be written as 5 into 10 raised to the power of 4. Coming to this question, 0.000053. How many places I had to move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer will be 5.3 into 10 raised to the power of minus 5. Why? Because I am moving from left to right. So every time you write either left to right or right to left. If you are going to write like this, you will remember that I had to put the negative power over here. Left to right means negative power. Right to left means positive power. Coming to the next one, how many places you are going to move? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be equal to 9 into 10 raised to the power of minus 4. Again, why? Because the decimal point is moved from left to right over here. Now let us see, when the standard form is given over here, how to convert it to usual form over there. Given sum is 5.7 into 10 raised to the power of 3. So this can be written as 5.7 into what is 10 raised to the power 3, which is nothing but 1000. Now you know how to first write all the answer over here. 57, 3 zeros are there, 1, 2, 3. How many decimal place is there? 1 decimal place. So from the end you keep 1 decimal place. So my answer will be 5700. So this is the decimal point over here. So my answer is 5700. So how to do this? I'll repeat again. Write this number 5.7 into 10 raised to the power of 3 is given as 1000. Now you write all the number as it is, 57,000. If there is 1 decimal place, add from the end you keep 1 decimal point. So my answer will be 5700. So coming to the next question, one more example. 6.39 into 10 power 5 means 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll repeat the whole number as it is. 639, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you write how many decimal places are there? 2 decimal place. So from the end you keep 2 decimal place over here. Keep the point over here. So this point I'm keeping it with blue ink pen so that you can understand it easily over here. Here also this decimal point I'm keeping it over here. So how many places? 2 decimal places. So my answer will be 639, 1, 2, 3 zeros. Now coming to the next sum. It is 5.01 into what is 10 power, it is given 10 power minus 2. So here you can make the power positive by reciprocaling the number. What is reciprocal of 10? 1 by 10. So I can write 10 raised to the power of 2. So this can be written as 5.01 upon 100. You know how to shift the decimal point now, which is equal to 0.0501. Next, coming to the next example, 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So this can be written as 2 into 1 upon 10 power 3, which is equal to 2 upon 1000. This can be written as 0.002. So this is the usual form. Again you check your answer after getting the usual form. You check it, convert it to standard form and check whether you are getting back your answer. So this is how you convert from standard form to usual form.